Hi, my name is Will Davis, and I'll be reflecting on my script production and analysis class. So, my original goal for the class was to learn more about film structure and film formulas, figure out which one works for me. I knew about the vertex triangle, but everything else was new to me, like the major dramatic curve, even the differences between the structure of TV versus film structure, how some TV shows are serial, episodic, and anthology, and also, having five acts as well. All new to me, all completely new world to me. And as far as films, the major dramatic curve, also like the cat's beat sheet, even the different scripts as well. Like you have production scripts, you have like different scripts for commercials, and things of that nature. So everything when it came to week 2 and week 3 was really brand new to me. So I definitely enjoyed that. What I learned about myself as a writer is I actually writing a script would be as fun as writing a poem or music. And I actually went into it thinking that, well, if I write poems or songs, then writing a movie wouldn't be as hard, right? It's just, same thing, beginning, middle, and end. It's just extended, right? But that is not the case at all. There's so much visual that you have to input inside of a screenplay that wouldn't fly in a song. So that really opened my eyes up to, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. But finding out for myself, I really love the creation. So I think it's not that I enjoy writing. I think it's that I enjoy telling stories. I enjoy the creativity aspect of it because it's all from imagination. And I feel like that is what really propelled me in my writing. I also learned that pretty much, you know, every element of a film can be its own story. The character can have their own story. The character, the protagonist, the antagonist, even the background characters can have their own story. The world, the world building, it is its own story. So I really feel like that, that is essentially what life is, right? A bunch of stories of that's rolled in together as one. Orlando has its own story, its own history. You know, I have my own history. My peers have their own history, have their own story. So I just feel like and then it all comes together. That we're all in school now. So I feel like this is a story in its own. What kind of advice would I give myself? Um, Time management, man. I tried to manage my time as good as I could, but ultimately it was very very hard because you would watch a few videos, then you would read like 40, 50 pages of one book, and then go and read 40, 50 pages of the other book, and oh yeah, you have homework too. So I really, I tried to schedule stuff out, but it just seemed that no matter what, I didn't have enough time. So I would probably say time management. I really need to work on. If I could go back and rewrite, what changes would I make? Definitely in the beginning of a few of of both of my scripts that I feel like they were solid, but um, after the workshop, especially, it opened my eyes up to you know more possibilities that I could do, and at the end of the day, I was kind of limiting myself because I had such tunnel vision, and so I just feel like opening my eyes more to things would definitely help me out. Also, as well, adding stuff that doesn't need to be there is a big thing. So I really think that I would go back and not even try to go down the avenue of making one little situation into a subplot. That's not necessary. So I feel like I will go back and rewrite that. There's one thing that I know I need to improve on. Well, there's a few things, but overthinking. is definitely something that I need to work on a lot. It takes me probably about an hour to do something that probably takes someone 5 minutes because I continuously overthink it, overanalyze it, and I end up, you know, wearing my brain down and it's tired now. So I really need to stop overthinking stuff, and over explaining too is a big thing that I do too. Uh, I I mean, I feel like I do it because I want, I want people to know exactly where I'm coming from, but at the same time, I don't think anybody would ever truly understand where you're coming from. The point of it is to create something, create something that's touching enough that people do understand where you're coming from. So instead of explaining it, I should maybe do better in acting it out. Actions speak louder than words. So I really feel like that would definitely help me out in life and in everything else.